Hello everyone, we are back with Everlasting Summer part 19? 19, yeah. So when we left off, still haven't found Shorik. We were a nurse for a day. There was an apple, that seems significant, but it isn't. So obviously, first thing I did after going out was inhaling a great amount of fresh air. The sun was setting, yeah, so we just ate lunch with Lena, Miku, and what's her face? Xenia. She said take a walk. Highly unlikely that I'll find anything more exciting to do for the rest of the evening. That way something interesting could arise quite unexpectedly. As approaching the square. Oh god. Oh god. A loud clap, seems like something exploded. Oh god, the carbon! The carbon! I'm in a hostile environment, not knowing the rules and laws of this place. It'd be better for me to run. But at the same time I was curious. Kini Norimas! Probably I would just keep standing, but somebody grabbed my hand. It was Olga. Why are you standing here? Let's go and see what happened. Can't you ever manage to stop me? I begged you. I begged her piteously. Shouldn't be anything serious. I hope. Yeah, I hope. When we came to the square, there's a crowd of pioneers. Olga, vigorously pushing through the crowd, approached towards the crime scene. Obviously, someone tried to blow up Genda. Alyssa! But attackers failed. The monument was standing upright. There's only dim ash traces on the pedestal. Oh, well, and who did this? She looks over at a crowd of pioneers. Sure thing it wasn't a organized terrorist bunch. They all came here just to look at what happened. I noticed Oliana and Alyssa in the crowd. It looks like the camp leader noticed them too. You two, here! They approached reluctantly. Why always me? If you think so. Show me your hands, Devachiska. What's wrong with them? I looked closer and saw they were smeared with black. Now it's clear. What did you make a bomb with? Junior terrorist hesitating whether to confess or not, but then believed out proudly. Activated carbon, saltpeter, and sulfur. Wait a minute! Carbon! Carbon that she stole from the first aid post! Why exactly the monument? What did this honored man ever do to you, the fighter for the rights of... Oh, she's mad. I can hardly imagine how long we'd have to keep scolding Alyssa. The electronic wouldn't pop up at the very moment, shouting, I found it! I found it! Everyone turns towards them. He was in the closet, right? He held a boot in his hand. Here! Electronic boastfully shook it over his head. It's Shurik's boot! Oh. Okay, calm down. Tell us in detail where you found it. In the forest. On the way to the old camp. Whispers hearing among the pioneers. Old camp? What's the old camp? Old camp, old camp, old camp. Are you sure? Absolutely. What's wrong with this old camp? I joined in the conversation. Ghosts! Nothing special, really. She stammered. One of the Sylvanox legends tells the story of a young camp leader ghost living there. She fell in love with a pioneer, but he rejected her until she killed herself. Oh. Did Harakiri with the kitchen knife? Is that like seppuku? Harakiri. Yeah, it's seppuku. Sudoku. Next day, that boy was hit by a bus. Oriana ran out of the crowd. Bus? I held myself from asking about their outstumbling. Science doesn't improve a ghost existence, so we have nothing to be afraid of. Anyway, somebody should go there. Of course, it's gonna be me. Oh, God, it's almost night. Maybe it's Mario. And I'll go with Lena! And turn around and saw Slavia and Lena. What if at night? What if at night something happens to you? No, today, right now. By the way, where is this place? I'm trying to carefully describe me the direction. Show me the story of the old camp. Camp leader looked at me attentively. If you think that you're the only man here. Really? What about electronic? I looked at over here. That's right. Electronic was quick to flee. He said he didn't want to go to the woods alone. If you ask me, I would go with Lena. I want to go there alone, will I? Olga thought for a moment. You might be right. We'll go together tomorrow. For the last few minutes, I was noticing strange glances of Lena, as if she wanted to say something but didn't dare to. The pioneers started to this as if they'd forgotten about Alyssa in the explosion. So did I not get to go with Lena? Or maybe that was like me jumping onto her route. Cause like I have like kind of like, Slavia, Lena. Hold on. I got a text. What time will around 10. The professional everlasting summer playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. Professional, ladies and gentlemen. Clap for me. Clap. Even the leaders seem to calm down and didn't react when wannabe terrorists of the square hiding behind. Oh yeah, we should go too. Ghosts don't exist. It's just a cat girl. Yes. The knight quickly found the camp. There's a hold on. Okay. There's a brief moment between the first rays of the setting sun until complete darkness. Here in the south, or maybe in this world. You don't have enough time to enjoy the variety of sunset colors. It was too early to go to bed, but the leader confidently walked to her cabin, as if dragging me with her. Olga, I'll have a little walk. Okay. She looked at me intently, but I didn't find a reason to object. Shrugged her shoulders and kept walking. I came back to the square. I didn't know how to look closely at the little damage done to the Ganda statue. It was the exact center of the camp. If you don't know where to go, you should start your way from there. I sat on the bench and looked to the west. I wondered if the earth here revolves on its axis as it should. What if I'm on another planet? It's like this one Goosebumps episode. I also read the book of it. It ended completely differently, I think, but like it turns out that they were on another planet the whole time. That was a long time ago. I watched that like 7 years ago. Wow. I'm old. I'm not old at all though. I sat on the bench and looked to the west. Or maybe they're in actual north or south. It's hard to say. That time why did they stop airing Goosebumps? I always liked Goosebumps. Even if they were, pretty mediocre, I liked them, They should air them again. That time I hadn't any ideas how to check the fundamental laws of nature. Oh, hey, Lena! Hey! Lena appeared next to me as if out from nowhere. Hi, can't sleep? She looked at me in surprise. Well, yes, it's still early. Hey, I said, oh, of course, sit down. And we get to go with her! I moved a little. That little was in fact an understatement. I actually staked myself to the edge of the bench. Thanks. She looked down and sat at the sky as if forgetting about me. It is sad. What is sad? The shark disappeared. Yes, things are not too good. She was calm as usual, kept silent most of the time, and, hold on, I tapped out. Hold on. She blushed and felt embarrassed only when she had to speak to do something. That very silence, which could be seen as awkward to many people, including me, was quite natural for her, as usual. I could hardly imagine Lena making an effort to choose words somewhere deep inside of herself to start a conversation. Her second remark, trying not to play stupid or trying not to look stupid, or on the contrary, not to look too rude as Alyssa. I wasn't able to compare her to anyone. She was just content with herself. Does it mean that my attempts to start a conversation with her would be seen as something rude? The expression "become friends" would be interpreted as intrusion into her private life, but something in this girl attacked me. Attracted, no, not attacked, attracted. Maybe it was her mysteriousness. She certainly didn't lack attractive appearance or other woman's charms. I didn't have an answer to that. That's why I still wasn't openly accused of annoyingness. I'm sure he'll be found. How would you escape from a submarine? Lena seemed not to like the joke. We were in a submarine the whole time! I hope so. Tomorrow, Olga will call the police. They will find him for sure. Well, what if in the night? She got a sad expression. What could happen to him? Alone at night in the forest. Anything could happen. He must be lonely. No one made him go there. What if he just got lost? He shouldn't walk in the forest alone. You don't have pity for him at all. Sure, he may just be sitting there all alone. I do pity him, of course. I felt ashamed. In any case, Lena was right. A person was missing. Anything could happen during the night. We won't go search for him now, will we? She didn't reply, still looking somewhere far away. And we get to go in the forest alone with Lena. I forgot her name. Like for a second there. Where the last rays of the sun shined over the tops of the old trees, as if trying to leave a bit of the warmth to people. You really think that roaming in the forest is a good idea? Probably not. For some reason, I was sure that she thinks exactly that. Recently, I seemed to start understanding Lena without any words more often. She seemed to influence me psychologically, making me agree with her. Her silence is more informative than any chatter or persuasion. They have looked for him during the day already. Everywhere? She stopped watching the sunset and looked at me. I don't know. I think everywhere. What about the old camp? Why is this the first time hearing about the old camp? Well, the first time her words sounded assured, not abstracted or indifferent. Because, like, up until now, the old camp never existed. Why isn't the old camp anyway? Why don't we use it? Because the ghost? I don't buy it. It's a conspiracy. Got my tinfoil hat on. Where is it? I have no idea. Electronic told us. Well, trusting him, I grinned stupidly. Milana kept looking at me seriously. Sure, if it's not too far. So you'd want to go? Of course I don't! We can, if it is there and back quickly. Okay. Lena smiled and gave me a flashlight, which appeared as if from nowhere. Hammer space. Yes, useful thing. Does it mean she was prepared beforehand? And nothing was depending on me? I sat as if doomed and headed to the forest with her. Wait, she planned to talk me into this. It was a hoax the whole time. Of course, classic Lena. Classic. This is spooky music. The night fell in the camp. We walked slowly and Lena was next to me, near but not too close. It was strange. It looked like she wasn't afraid of anything. Moreover, she didn't catch much about the things happening, as if we were walking in the forest at night, but watching a movie with other people playing the lead roles. Oh, so we're just watching a movie? Okay! Okay! Actually, Electronic said that the old camp is not too far, and if we walked straight to it, it would be hard to get lost. After a few minutes, I was completely unsure that we were walking straight, and after some more time, it started to seem that it would be a miracle if we get out from here. But I didn't want to lose face before Lena, so I tried to walk cheerfully. The forest was full of silent moving shadows and gleams of the moon. The grass quietly rustled under our feet and the branches rustled overhead. There's not going to be a jump scare, is there? I hate jump scares. Like, old oak stood next to the young branches. Large mushrooms emerged from under the ladder, as if saluting by taking up through their checks. On any other day, or on any other time of the day, they look really beautiful. But it may be safe at night too, but nevertheless, I shuddered at any gust of wind. Look! Lana pointed forward. I rubbed my eyes and saw a gap between the trees. There it is. In a minute, we were at a rather large clearing. In the middle stood a building, which looked like a village school or a kindergarten. The paint was falling off the walls. There were several holes in the roof, like after a bombing. Glassless windows looked at us sadly and a little threatening. It was not a very pleasant sight. I couldn't remember how I was imagining that place a moment ago. It looked like all these images were erased from my memories, replaced by this depressing graveyard view. Well, it's creepy. Very observant. I couldn't remember how I was imagining... Oh. Oops. Her face! Lena was still standing silently, but the natural expression of fright appeared on her face. Do you think he's there? I have no idea. But I was sure then a haunted house will be the last place I'd hide in. Yeah, just hide and seek! He's hiding! Shall we go? Yay. I didn't manage to answer. The moon appeared from behind the clouds and illuminated the clearing in new colors. Actually in one color, the grave white. I could see more clearly the distant trees. The mist shrouding them. It felt like the temperature dropped on a few degrees, so he got the shivers. Are you afraid? Len asked calmly. Honestly? She smiled unnoticeably and took my hand. It would have caused a storm of emotion in other situations. But at that time it felt more like a usual necessity. We slowly walked to the building. Walked through the playground, I pushed the merry-go-round. It creaked nastily and made half a turn. Lena shivered and grasped my hand tighter. Sorry, I just remembered my childhood. Do you like merry-go-rounds? Wait, merry-go-rounds? I know what they're talking about, but I don't think that's the right term for them. Like the spinny things. Like, they're not actually merry-go-rounds. They're spinny things. Yes, actually, I don't know. I don't remember. Probably. Old children like them. I don't like them. Why? I get dizzy because of them. No wonder if you spin too fast. I like swings more. Swings are actually the best. I suck at swinging. But, you know, they're still the best. You can swing just like on centrifuge. I don't... Let's look up what that is. Picturing that with a rapidly rotating container that applies centrifugal force Fluids contents, typically to separate fluids to different densities. Oh, there's a Wikipedia article. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna be honest. Well, what for? I don't know. You're the one asking the questions. The conversation had distracted me a little, and I stopped worrying myself about everything. About Shurik, about our night trick, about Atlanta. After all, this world was not so alien. Finally, we reached the doors. The old camp reminded me of a kindergarten inside, the one I attended in childhood. At first sight, even the room we were in was the same. Shurik! Shurik! Oh, we're both... okay. Their sounds replied to us. Even the wind outside had calmed down. Seems like nobody's here. We should check anyways. Well, Lena's courage couldn't stop surprising me. Or should I say, the lack of usual instinct of self-preservation couldn't. I didn't know if that strange behavior is strange for that girl or not. Okay, let's do it. Thoroughly examined all the rooms of the old camp. I even inspected a gadget. There were signs that people were the place everywhere. Newspapers, empty bottles, and other garbage, but there were no signs of Shurik. We returned to this hall when we started our search. What should we do next? Oh, I have no idea. Lena sat on the steps and stared under her feet. You think we should go back? I started carefully. It was late, and were just the two of us look for him in the whole forest? You may be right. She looked sad at her expression, let me know that the search is not yet over yet. Well, I am. What my hands doomed and sat next to her. You should think about the worst outcome. Do you want to say... No, but are there any wild animals around? Doubt it. You should calm down at once. He may be sleeping somewhere. We'll wake him up in the morning and return to camp. Yes, of course. Oh, he'll wake up in the morning and return to camp. Jumped on my feet and started to walk in circles around the hall. I really wanted to leave this place to get out of the forest, but Lena's behavior hasn't kept me there. So is this the only building, or... Wanted to go with persuasion, but I noticed something on the floor. Oh, no! There's a hatch! No! No, 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 no! There's little heaps of garbage nesting around it. That's been opened recently. Look. Do you think Shurik is there? Lena sprouted and punched it, and pulled the hatch's handle carefully. May not be Shurik. Someone has surely used it recently. I'd already regretted about finding that. Wait, what? What's that a reference to? Is that just like the beginning, the dream thing? Let's check it out. That door isn't very heavy, so you could open it without much effort. I directed the flashlight into it and saw a ladder going down a couple meters. Looks like it's still there. Let's go down. I looked at Lana for a few moments, trying to understand what was on her mind. Did she get a craving for adventures like Oliana? Or where's her youthful spirit then? Or she just went nuts a bit. Then it resembled a crazy person. So can you go here with all the girls, I assume? I wonder which I imagine it'd be the most fun with like Alyssa or Oliana. But anyway, who said she's really a human and can evaluate her with a human behavior logic? Is that a thing? Human behavior logic? That thought should have scared me. Somehow I didn't pay attention to it, and any attention among other billions of thoughts. Some of them were more important. For example, what could be down there? Climbed down and looked. Everything's okay. After I made sure that there's nothing to be afraid of, I called Lana. We started along a corridor, which wasn't necessarily for sure. It resembled KGB dungeons. That's I know what it is, but what does it stand for? I can't remember what it stands for, but I know what it is. What's it stand for? KGB. It's for Komitet. Oh yeah, I would have never gotten that. It's Russian. Komitet Gasa It's basically just, like Russian military kind of thing, I think. Something similar to that. I don't know what would be better. There are countless wires among the walls. They were all fastened by metal hooks every half a meter. This place is scary. What is this? It looks more like kind of like a sewer kind of. Lamps under the ceiling, covered by rusted shades. Concrete chrome cracked under our feet unpleasantly. Shall we go? Then asked as if without any emotion, "Where to? There? Oh yes, what does Shirk say?" What would he be doing there? In any case, I wasn't able to refuse you today. That's why we forgot about the fear and headed into the darkness. I think I'm gonna end it there. This is Everlasting Summer, and where